guys are qualified for the Club World Cup. A lot to take in there.
Yeah, but I mean, we won the Supporter Shield, so it was really a game of kind of almost like a tune-up for the playoffs in a way. That's kind of how I approached it, and I knew that if we were going to play our game, that we were going to win the game. And you know, ultimately, we made it tough on ourselves once again, and that's kind of been a theme at times. And things like that we have to take care of, I think, for the playoffs. But ultimately, a big night of celebration and just a good way to finish the regular season and yeah, be ready now for what's to come.
A hat trick off the bench from Messi. What did you think of his performance today as he tunes up for the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, it was my magic touch that I gave him when I subbed off for him. No, but it's yeah, it's incredible. You know, incredible to see as a teammate and kind of what he does. Now back-to-back hat tricks. I think it was his first hat trick here, he said. So that was nice, and hopefully we got a few more in him for the playoffs.
It's not just about the stats; it's also the quality of the goals, right? Like the way he's taking them, the shots from distance. I mean, are you still impressed? Or you kind of get used to it by now?
Yeah, of course you're impressed. I mean, you stand up on the bench and you just clap at him. You know, you just give him a standing ovation, you know, almost. So it's definitely, those moments are, you know, they're all moments, you know, even for me. And when he does it in training, it's just as impressive as when he does it now, obviously, in games. And, yeah, like I said, we're fortunate to be living here and seeing him play.
On that note, would you call Messi the MVP candidate for the league, despite the few appearances, of 19 appearances total? Would you think he's the favorite for the league award, or deserved at least?
If I could vote for him, I would have voted for him, yes, because for me, the MVP stands for the best player in the league, and Leo is that by far. You know, there's other people out there that have the definition of an MVP that maybe makes the team better, or that a team can't live without, you know, in a sense. And to me, Leo is that too. So, like, you see it today, he comes in and scores the hat trick, you know, so it's, for me, that's, yeah, my
So two questions. First, the next step is Montreal or Atlanta, no?
Yeah.
Which one you prefer? You have some preference?
I don't. They'll have to play. It'll be in Montreal, the game, so, you know, they'll play Tuesday, we'll watch it, and then we'll be ready for whoever comes. I mean, Atlanta is intriguing because we actually haven't beaten them this year. We tied and we lost, so, you know, that's a little bit of an intriguing way to look at it, but ultimately it's the playoffs. It's almost, you know, the season's done. There's a whole new season now where, you know, it's 2 games that we have to win to advance, and we'll try and do that, and then from there on out it's 1 game, so whoever comes, we'll try and beat.
Another one is officially now the World Cup for the club. So it's a big tournament for you, for the team.
I mean, yeah, it's something that FIFA has the decision over. It's not really anything we had, obviously, the decision over. So, you know, I'm happy to be part of it. I think it's going to be exciting for us next year. But for now, I think we just want to focus on the playoffs and then finish out this year and then worry about what's next year.
It would be unjust, you know, talk about tonight and not talk about Luis and his brace that got you guys back into the game. What do you think of his overall performance this year and how he's performed this season?
Yeah, I think much better than a lot of people expected. So I'm happy that he's the Luis that he is, and even coming in, even assisting Leo there acrobatically like that. Who would have thought? No, but it's Luis is great. He's been great. He's been a great teammate. And, he's been a really, really good guy to learn from and see every day in training. And his quality is second to none. So again, we're looking for more though in the playoffs now.
Defensively, you guys obviously still showed some weaknesses there, at least in the first half. What do you guys have to do to clean that up? Going into maybe touch on the slow starts. What do you guys have to do to fix that? Because, you know, in playoff time, it can't come back to bite you, or you don't come back against a higher quality team.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's about being tuned in, you know, and not limiting individual mistakes and team mistakes. You know, I think both goals that we concede are you know, individual mistakes that can be avoided, and I know those guys know that, and you know, and then we hope that those don't happen in the playoffs. And, it's about concentration and about being you know, ready when those moments come. So you know, these moments are good moments for us to go through now rather than in a couple of weeks.
Thank you, Julian.